RLCraft is universally agreed to be the most painful, unfair mod pack in Minecraft history. Dragons, hyperthermia, and random monsters that can one-shot you out of nowhere. So, to balance the playing field, I did what any reasonable American would do. I added fully functional modern firearms to the game. The challenge is simple. Survive 100 days in hardcore and defeat the final boss using full automatic firepower. But here's the catch. If I die even once, or fail to kill the boss before day 100, I have to eat the spiciest pepper on planet Earth live on camera, 100 days, endless chaos, and zero room for error. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also hype the video if you're on mobile. Let's get into day one. Okay, you guys already know this is the RLCraft, or Restless Horizons as it is in this version of Minecraft, and now we are obviously going to start off with the normal RLCraft progression, which means we gotta grab ourselves some sticks. Unfortunately, we do gotta be a little bit careful because we don't want anything coming out of the trees and attacking us, but we just grab a bunch of sticks. And now we need to get ourselves some gravel. I don't quite know, is that gravel down there? That is gravel. So I do have Vein Miner enabled, which is not part of the normal pack, but it just makes it a lot easier for you guys watching from here. So all we're going to do is take flint and a stick. Actually, we need to flake the flint by cracking it on a rock. If this video hits 500 likes, I'm going to do it again where we have to get to day 100 in hardcore in expert mode. So make sure to like and subscribe for that. It's going to be a difficult one. And we're going to grab a little bit more because we also need flint for some other stuff in the future. And all we got to do is plop that in. I keep using the normal flint. All we got to do is smack it with the flint. Flaked flint, rather. And get back up. Maybe without taking damage, because apparently I'm just bad at parkour. Which we already knew that. If you guys want to see me do a parkour map and absolutely suck, let me know. I'll do it for you guys, because that's, like, y'all enjoy watching me suffer, but other than that, I don't know why I'd ever do a parkour map. Anyway, we're going to grab ourselves a whole ton of these beautiful grasses, and we're going to stay away from those particles, because that indicates that there's a bad guy over there. And we're going to grab ourselves plant fibers. Now, what we're also going to do, grab ourselves even more plant fibers and combine them into plant string. Then we take plant string, our flint shard, and a stick in order to make a flint axe. And then, and only then, can we actually start chopping down trees. Now, trees are very important, but this is only the very beginning of this journey, because we need to get enough stuff for guns, and we do not have a ton of time in-game, because by the time it hits nightfall, we have to hide. So we have to make the most use out of this day one that we possibly can. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right down over here by this iron. We're going to smack some of these guys in there, the flint string, and you have to use a crafting table for this because it's a flint pickaxe. So now we have ourselves our very first pickaxe, and we can start mining iron. Gonna get enough cobble for some other stuff as well. But primarily, the main first thing that we're going to make is a handle for our very first weapon, which is going to be a stone saber. Now, unfortunately, I can't only use guns because of things like this, which is a crumble that sometimes spawns out of ore when you mine them. They are essentially a stone golem that attacks you when you're mining, and they drop iron, which is incredibly helpful if you're trying to get a ton of iron. So if you really want to farm stuff, you can do that. And we also need to level up building to level 3 so we can use a pickaxe. So level up building to 3. Then what we can do is craft ourselves a stone pickaxe, and we can actually use it, which is fantastic because it takes building level 3 to use a stone pickaxe. And now what we're going to do is we're going to vein mine some stone, vein mine some more coal. That guy is a crumble with an affix, or a superior mob. which means that now it teleported somewhere to get away from being hit. And so I'm glad that it's away, because that thing would probably one-shot me if it got close enough. Anyway, we're going to make ourselves a furnace, and we are going to grab the coal over here, and we need this copper. Now, we do need more iron as well, because in total, we will need at least a good healthy amount of iron before we can actually get our very first gun. We need 2 for the ammo assembly table, and then we need a total of 14, or 13 rather, for the gunsmith table. Now, what the heck is a skeleton creeper? The frick would... What the heck was... It blinded me. Freaking Diddy baby oil creeper? Like, what the heck's going on? It just ran over to me. Why are you not taking damage? Why are you not taking damage? Am I just dead? How the heck am I supposed to get away from this? I have no food left. I just need to run, get a bandage from something. Just need to get far enough away to where we can go and we can do this. So, all I gotta do is dig down. Okay, perfect. We're safe for now. And what's fantastic about this is that now we can actually go into the quests, because there is a way to get stuff. So we get a bandage for completing that. We need Constitution level 2, which is a good thing that we have some extra points lying around, because we're going to instantly need to use that. And I need it to heal my arm, because currently, your health, by the way, is in different segments. If your head or your body get down to 0 health, you just instantly die. And you also cannot equip higher level gear until you get certain things. So we're kind of screwed for right this second until my arm recovers. My arm has recovered. I think that's the crumble. So what we're gonna do, in order to take on the crumble, is we're gonna go do this. Come on. Come on. Perfect. We just gotta take our time. He's kind of stupid, so he thinks he can path to me. And that way we got him, we survived, and we lived to see another day. He didn't drop any iron, which is actually, he did drop iron, I lied. Which is nice, so that's actually kind of perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to level up defense, because we want to get defense to a level of 8 so that we can wear iron armor, which is really important. Now, we are running out of food, which is why the world seems a little gray. Now, I could kill that black pig over there, but I need him for diversity. He's my diversity hire for this mod pack so far, and we can't kill him yet. We can kill him eventually, once we don't need him anymore. But not right now. Anyway, we're going to eat some raspberries to get up to full hunger. It's going to help us out quite a bit. And there's some straw. I think that's strawberries. They're too red to be the raspberries still. Yep. And we grab them. We'll come back over and we can at least start getting some things assembled. So we're going to make another furnace. This one's going to be for copper. Then we're going to make an iron ammo box. And after we get some of that stuff, we'll make that. But I need the iron for the block of iron for the gunsmith table. We got 1 copper. I'm going to chop down a tree while we're waiting. So now all we got to do is grab the copper, grab the iron. We can make ourselves an ammo assembly table. And what we're going to use is 9mm, so we need 2 gunpowder and 10 copper to make our first amount of ammo. And we need 16 iron to make our first gun. so we can finally make our gunsmith table, what I decided is that we are going to be making an M9A4, which is a pistol. It uses 9mm, and that's what we're going to use. It's not going to be our only gun, but it may very well be, because I have changed the level limit of guns from 20 to 500. So guns can level up essentially infinitely. Also, I apparently cannot... Okay, there we go, opened you up now. And it's getting a little late. Unfortunately, there's no way to sleep in this mod pack. There's no sleep. There's no nothing like that. So at nighttime, I am going to have to go underground and simply wait until it is light enough for me to come out. So hopefully... What the heck is that? Spigot? Are you aggressive? It looks like a Numel from Pokemon. You know, the friggin' weird looking guy that's just chill. He doesn't do anything. I don't know, that's what he reminds me of. Anyway, we're gonna grab this iron over here. If it spawns a crumble, it spawns a crumble. That is what it is. And I think there has to be caves around here somewhere. Oh, this works perfect, actually. And what we'll do is we'll just block this off. Block this side off. And turn this into our little mini base of operations for night 1. So now all we gotta do is just get stuff smelted up, get stuff created, and take our time. Because we've got a good amount of iron, a good amount of other stuff. We should be able to get most of the things we need done tonight, which is great. And we can, I guess we can explore a little more of the cave as well, but is that really necessary? You know what, screw it, we're gonna do it. What I'm also gonna do first is we're going to make ourselves a wooden shield. Shield. I can't spell shield apparently, because I forgot how to spell. A wooden tower shield. Pop you in my offhand. And let's go exploring a little bit down this cave. Now, we want some crumbles to spawn eventually, because crumbles are really good for getting iron, and we want a little bit more iron if we possibly can. We're also going to need an insane amount of copper and coal and other stuff. And we're also going to need a significant amount of flint. So, whenever we see some, I'm going to be vein mining gravel, because gravel is really good with getting flint. Because what you can do is... even if you don't get a good amount of flint, you can take your gravel and you can just turn it into flint. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to get ourselves an insane amount of flint. Because we need flint, charcoal, and sugar in order to make gunpowder like this. Which is going to be really helpful for the future. So let's just grab a little more iron. If we can, continue leveling up. If we can get to level 8, that's perfect. If not... that's fine too. It's not like it's not an imperative. It's just this will help an insane amount with us being able to survive. Because ideally, once we get to defense high enough, we'll be able to get. Actually, I think it's Constitution, where we have Lionheart. But essentially, there's just ways to be able to survive. It's a lot healthier. It's a lot better. You just have extra defense and such, so it's just way easier. Anyway, we got another crumble spawning, which is perfect. We got you, and now we grab you, and can we get one more to spawn? Nope, that's fine, though. Is there anything else in here? Probably not. Just more coal. And we got another crumble spawning. Now, I do need to be careful every time a crumble spawns, because if I accidentally hit the wrong one, like if it has the weird purple particles around it, it might just, you know, one-shot me. And if it does that, we're just screwed. There's literally nothing you can do. So, you know, if it happens, it happens. But we're just gonna be mining and chilling and doing the best. We're living the best life we possibly can right now. And you know what? That's just how it's gonna be. And you know what? That's absolute vibes. Come on, we just... one crumble would be huge, or just continuing to get XP little by little. Because every bit of defense counts. Come on. We got you, we got plaster. which is a form of bandage, so it'll help us heal if we need to. Really, really useful, to be perfectly honest with you. Our pickaxe is about to break, so I don't think there's anything else we can really get from here, other than, let's see what we can do with, oh, well, nope, so that's a, yep, pickaxe is gone. We're gonna go back to base, and honestly, I'm probably just gonna AFK, wait for stuff to smelt and everything, because that should give us enough XP to level up 1, maybe 2 more times to get to the level we need, but if not, it's still fine, because at least we're surviving night 1. Okay, well, since we're not quite at the level yet where we can wear iron armor, we can at least make copper armor and wear that, which will give us a tiny bit of protection, and hopefully not let us get insta one-shot. But at least we just have it. It is what it is. It's fine. Nothing too crazy. Copper armor is just copper armor. It's not gonna keep us safe against anything too deadly. But we do need to be a little careful, because I do believe it makes it easier for us to get struck by lightning, which, with the storm going on outside, we gotta make sure that we're being a little bit more safe, so just gotta keep that in mind. I also am running out of food, so no more vein mining for me. But at least what we can do is make our gun, so at least we have it. We have our gun, we can use it. All we gotta do is get our gunpowder stuff, and then we're golden. Okay, well, it says it's day 2. It's still raining outside, but I need food, so I think our only option is going to be venturing out a little bit, which is kind of a bummer, but we should be perfectly alright. I kind of just I'm thinking at least, that we're just gonna go down to the water's edge, and we're gonna try and see if we can get any of these aggressive... Did I really just get struck by lightning? Okay. I'm also being attacked by different fish. I'm getting shot by an arrow coming from the ground, which what the heck am I getting hit by? Come on, you stupid fish. I just need the... Ow. That's probably what's hitting me, to be honest with you. That's not ideal. Okay, we're just gonna get out of the rain before we get struck by lightning again. Because that would suck. Okay, so, you know, fair point. Don't go outside. You know, that's just, what we're gonna say for right this second. Also, we're 1 level away from being able to wear iron armor, and 2 hunger bars away from starving, which is fantastic. So it looks like food's gonna be a big issue as well. Other than, I guess we could make a fishing rod. I do have logs, so we can make sticks. Can I make a fishing rod the normal way? I can, but it takes dexterity 4 to use. Okay, so it sounds like fishing's out of the question, at least for right this second. And other than that, our only main way of getting food is going to be killing mobs. So we just got to be a little careful, and we don't heal naturally, and we can't sleep. So all we got to do is heal using the plaster we have, or get a bunch of string to heal that way. Please don't blow up. Shoot, it blew up. It would have been great if it didn't, because that would have been a perfect little guy to give me some gunpowder. We can make our first bullets, and then if we have bullets, then we don't need to worry about it, and we can just start farming guys. But instead, I have to hear this what? Like, what the heck is going on outside? What is this sound? I'm not a fan. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to die. I don't want to have to eat this frickin' pepper. Okay, let's just be careful. Let's just go down here. We're just gonna be nice and careful, nice and safe. We're a little slow because of our armor, but that's fine. All we gotta do is potentially, if we can, farm up a couple more guys. Perfect. Another crumble. Come on. Uh-oh, that's not good. So this is a poltergeist that is a rare affixed poltergeist, which means essentially that it is very strong. Now, if we get far enough away, it will de-aggro and despawn. So that's what I'm hoping is gonna happen. Because we are currently not in a position to be able to deal with that, and now I am even more injured than I was before, as my feet and legs are gone. So now we just gotta wait out the storm right here, not moving like at all, which is just fantastic. At least we have stuff to maybe get us right over the edge. Come on, level 8. Level 8, and that also gives us the ability for passive armor toughness and passive armor, which will also allow us to wear iron armor, which is huge. Can we please get good things on these guys? That would be fantastic. Okay. Thick, negative a tiny bit of speed, but a little bit extra. And you know what? Not bad. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm very glad that we didn't get any super negative ones. And you know what? All we gotta do now is just... I'm just gonna relax, because I cannot handle... But okay. That was awkward. I just cannot handle doing this without, like... Okay, I'm gonna make a new pickaxe, and I'm just gonna wait until the sky stops crying. I think I'm gonna have to get a fishing rod. We're gonna have to fish. We're gonna have to get wheat. We're gonna have to grow crops and do things that way, I guess. And I'm gonna have to just be incredibly careful and safe. We want to get extra constitution to get max health, because health is big. But we also need building up in order to actually even be able to break sugarcane, which is the crop that we need. So this is gonna be a little bit rough. Okay, I think it's clear out. I just also think it's definitely nighttime. We just gotta be very careful with how we go about this. But at least there's a way down and up that's consistent. And worst case, actually, I think these Maga things, they're fairly good food. But they're also just not what we need, because what we need right now is bandages, and the only way to make bandages is we need plant fiber. One thing I might do is enable sleeping, just so that we can get through this faster, because it's kind of boring just watching me be incredibly careful during the nighttime. So I think I'm going to turn sleeping back on. Okay, well, I decided to go back to the cave, and apparently there's skeletons here. So I've got them to fight each other now. While they do that, I'm gonna mine some more of you guys. Get a little XP. That is a baby spider. I gotta be very careful with the spiders. The spiders are very dangerous. So are the friggin' skeletons, though. Because the skeletons can actually one-shot you if they hit your head, which, like, that one almost did. Thankfully, we got him, but dear lord, that was way too close. Level up building a little bit, and now we go back to, who knows what, because we gotta wait for night, or for daytime. So, yeah, we're gonna come back up in the daytime on day 3. Okay, so we're here on day 4. I ended up running into a creeper on our journey, so we can actually make our very first little bit of ammo, which is great. So we don't really need our saber anymore, so let's just toss that out. Now, one thing I do want to do, since we do have extra materials, is make myself a ammo crate or an ammo box, because then we can just store more ammo per slot. It's just a little more efficient, a little better. I did have to grab food, but I also grabbed a ton of string, because, well, string is going to be super important for making bandages so that we can survive and not instantly freaking evaporate. So I'm going to smelt that up. I'm also going to smelt up the mutton, and then we will go out and start exploring, yeah, in a little bit. We still need to get all of the sugarcane and other stuff for the gunpowder anyway, so I'll have to do that. And what I can also do is upgrade to a, I don't have any more sticks, but I'm going to upgrade to a stone axe, which is going to help out significantly. It's pretty good. We got sweeping on there, which is pretty darn nice. And our gun doesn't do an insane amount of damage right now. Okay, apparently R is also the key for roll, so I'm gonna have to change that. Okay, there we go. So now we can ADS, we can reload, we can roll, and that's honestly not too bad. Okay, you know what? I'm happy about this. So now all we gotta do is just get a little more prepared, and then we'll be heading out and exploring, and I think we should be able to sleep. I just need to actually make a bed, so I'm gonna make a bed as well. You know, nothing too crazy, just a bed. That's all it is. Come on, please actually work. Sleeping bag we can't use. Bed we can. Is it nighttime outside? No, it is not. So in theory we could explore today, but yeah, not yet. Although what I am going to do is continue increasing our building level, and also there's a zombie back here that we're going to shoot. So 4 headshots in order to defeat 1 zombie, which is kind of crazy. And then we've got the bot flies, which are kind of a little bit dangerous because they can swarm and they can hit me in the head really easily. They're also a little hard to hit, but at least they give good XP and good other stuff. So, you know what? We got a healing salve out of it, which means I don't need to waste a bandage. We can instead heal up. Although I will still have to use a bandage because my head is still in the red, which is great. That's fantastic. Super happy that that is the situation we're in, but, you know, at least we're alive. Had to use a bunch of ammo for that, so we're gonna have to try and be incredibly careful with our ammo here. But at least we'll be able to start exploring. And we can also get a purified water bottle through the quest system, which also will give us, I think, 1 quest for this guy, which is quite cool. And so this will help us last a little bit longer, and you can always purify water using a, whatever it's called. We also got a greater healing scroll from that, and we got a read. We get to pick what we do next, which is cool, but, yeah, essentially, we have to heal around, a campfire, I guess. Honestly, campfires aren't that difficult to make, so I guess we'll just make a bunch of them to heal, worst case scenario. Okay, so 3 bandages, 3 extra string, a bunch of copper, a bunch of flint for ammo, a bunch of flint shards for more flint knives so that we can get a little bit more plant fiber. But overall, you know what? It's looking alright. It's not looking great, but we can at least maybe survive. And it's getting a little later, so we'll be able to sleep through our very first night here in a second. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, then I'm going to feel a little stupid, but I'm going to have to change the settings again to make sure that we can actually sleep. So, let's figure it out. Will we be able to sleep? I think we did. I think we successfully slept through a night, which is really big. I'm going to be honest, that's actually kind of insane. Don't need gravel. I would like to keep my crafting table because it's just easier. And we actually successfully slept through a night, which is dope. We're only going to do that very occasionally because we need to make use of all of our time in each day. Specifically, because of the fact that we have to deal with, by day 100, getting to a high enough level. Okay. This guy is... We're going to let him burn. Because he has unyielding, poisonous, wither, and 1-up. So we're just gonna ignore him. And we're gonna kind of go around this way. It might be a little dangerous, but it's better than not because, well, there's dangerous things afoot. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because if I pass away, then we're just screwed. Like, there's nothing I can do. So... just gonna be incredibly careful. There's a skeleton creeper on my map. Probably underground. Or at least it definitely is underground. But it is a creeper, so if we can, I would like to get it. My bullets do like no damage unless I headshot, so we gotta make sure that we headshot if we can. And our guns will level up over time, which is pretty darn cool. Corruption? I don't need corruption. I needed, well, I needed gunpowder. Madre. That summons a bunch of babies. Okay, well. Apparently getting rid of that was not the best idea. What I am going to do is use the salve. And, unfortunately, I now have no more ammo. So we're going to have to go find ourselves some sugarcane, which thankfully, we've got our map. Battle tower, jungle, more river. It's more likely to be over here. So we kind of have to go the complete opposite direction that we were going. But at least we can grab a bunch of plant fibers along the way. And we should be able to make it as long as we are very careful with how we choose to take certain fights. And also don't get snuck up on in one shot by something that's freaky. Okay, well, I can either cross the river here or continue following it for a bit. I could grab some of the salmon from down there, but I'm trying to be a little bit safer. And I know if I go in the water, I'll aggro everything that's in the water. So we're just going to be a little careful and go up here and just kind of go around. Because it seems to be a little bit of a better, healthier, safer way of doing this. Also, ow, I just stubbed my toe. Of course I did. Okay, well, we're finally around the river bend, and now all we gotta do is hopefully find out, well, we need to find sugarcane, so I gotta find another, like, river or stream that's higher up, that's not gonna be in, like, a gorge, because the gorge ones aren't gonna have much. I could, actually, I'm gonna have to take out some horses in order to get leather, which is kind of a bummer, but we need a backpack. So, please drop leather. Perfect. That guy dropped leather. It is snowing, which is suboptimal. And there's a zombie here. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Exactly what I wanted to deal with while my gun is out of ammo. Okay. We're gonna try and get to somewhere over here, because it looks like there's potentially some stuff over here that's a little safer, and if we can find enough stuff with leather as well, that'd be huge. Sheep are massive because we get wool and food for them. And mutton, I'll just drop that because we don't need to keep that many knives. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oops. I guess I froze the game. Perfect. Is it back? Nope, I'm getting shot at. Of course I am. Great. I gotta hold the shield up still, because if it shoots while it's lagging, we're just dead. Like, perfect, we got it. And now we can use a bandage. Please work. Perfect. Okay, good. Then we'll take out another sheep. We'll keep going. Actually, it is storming, so we're gonna go into a little hidey hole. We're gonna make a little hidey hole, and then we're just gonna stay down here. Because, dear Lord, I do not want to pass away. So, what we're gonna do is campfire. Because it's going to heat us up and it will heal us, I think. Yeah, it gives us a regen by a campfire, I guess, which is cool. A little interesting, but... And I can cook mutton on it, which would be big. That'll be perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone. And it's kind of storming outside, so maybe I can sleep in here? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we're sleeping. Only at night or during thunderstorms, so no more sleep for me. A couple seconds left on the campfire for cooking. Ow. That was great, that was smart of me. I want to keep the charcoal, because we do need charcoal for stuff as well. All sunny now, which is great. And now we're gonna have to chop down some trees as well, but we're mainly looking for the sugarcane still, which is kind of a bummer. This is probably just gonna take a while to find some. Like, maybe there'll be some over here, but it might have too much elevation still. Well, one can hope, though. One can really just hope. Ooh, there's like a balloon thing over here. Okay, are you chill? Is this gonna be a mimic or a TNT trap block? No. We got some bread and some apples. Okay, I'm gonna get some hydration from these apples. Delicious. There's hay bales too. Can I make bread using hay like normal? I can. That's actually kind of dope. So let's just smack this bad boy down and we can just make the bread from these and then we'll be good. Or apparently not, because apparently you just need a hoe to, and I don't have inventory space to grab a hoe. Although, that wool might be worth grabbing. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I think that wool is definitely worth grabbing due to the fact that we will be able to live much longer utilizing how much wool this has. So, we can get more glass bottles in the future. Green wool, 15 green wool. There's more on there though, so we're gonna grab that. And we're gonna continue on our journey. But wool for bandages. Wait, there's more stuff inside of the balloon? Just obsidian? Okay, I guess I'm getting rid of some other random knickknacks and stuff. It's a lot of hay bales. I don't want to leave them alone, so I guess what we'll do is we'll make a stone hoe out of flint, grab the hay bales, turn them into a bunch of bread, get the rest of them, turn them all into more bread, and then just have a ton of bread. I'll keep the apples because they're good. I don't really need this much bread, but at least we have consistent food, which is good. Is there a way to turn wool into string? That's my real question. Is there a way? I guess we'll find out from string. Knife. Knife plus wool equals string. So what we can do is we can make this into this. Then we take you. We make a bunch of string from it. Then we take our string and our wool and we make a bunch of bandages from them. Then we still have string left over. We don't need our knife anymore. Don't really need a crafting table still because we can always use other stuff for it, but also the shears are just going to take up inventory space. And what we want to do is we want to level up building to level 8. Passive speed and that, and now we're going to aim for constitution so that we can survive bigger hits and not get immediately one shot, and hopefully there'll be some sugarcane over here. But at least there's a cow, which hopefully will give us leather, because we really need leather. Is there more cows? There's a cow over here. Yeah, there's more cows. Okay, perfect. Goodbye, you milkful animal. Delicious. Okay, 4. That's enough for a base level backpack, right? I need wool. Okay, well, time to make ourselves some more, knives. And grab ourselves some more plant fiber, because I need wool, and I, of course, used all of my stuff. So, grab you, do this. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's more efficient if I do it like this, because then we go 1 coal, 1 coal, 2 coal. That way we'll get enough string, because all I need is 4 wool. 1, 2, 3. And we can get rid of these other cows, because we do still need the meat. Cow, like, beef is really good meat. And we're not going to settle down here, so we might as well grab them. Because we can also upgrade using the same materials, which is just pretty linear and also huge. So let's go and grab a cow. Come on, give me good leather. Never mind, give me absolutely no leather, because of course you do. And are there any more cows? Doesn't look like it. That's a bummer. That's fine. I just also twisted around for no apparent reason. That's fine. My mouse is bugging. I definitely need a new mouse. So if you want to support the channel, make sure to become a YouTube member and help me get a new mouse, because I kind of need one. Anyway, we got a backpack, which is going to go on our back. And there we go, fixed it. It's very small right now, but it's at least big enough to store some basic things, so happy about that. Because if it couldn't, then we were kind of screwed. I should probably also keep blocks on my hotbar, and honestly I might as well keep the stone hoe as well. Grab some more string, make some more wool if we need to. 12 bandages should be good for right this second. I definitely need to make a new shield, though. That's probably a good shout for my brain to be telling me to do. And we'll make an iron tower shield because, well, it's better than not having a shield at all, and it's also just a good shield in general. Be able to protect ourselves, hopefully not get one shot, and now we still need to find, of course, the frickin' sugarcane. So, join me on my quest to find sugarcane. And also loot this, whatever the heck it is. There's sweet berries by it. Honestly, I'll take some cobwebs and some string. You know what? Not bad, not bad. Is there a way to get sugar with cane? That's what sugar cane is. So we need honey, nether reed, or sugar cane, or which are a mega aphid. So we need sugar cane. So hopefully there's sugarcane around here, because if not, we're kind of screwed. Does look like there's a occult portal thing, which is a little ominous, but hopefully it'll be fine. Just gotta be a little careful. Also a little house over there. I'll check that out in a second after I... Actually, is this tree the one that has a beehive in it? It definitely is, so we're not going to chop it down. Because if you chop down a tree with a beehive in it, the bees get angry with you. And bees are actually surprisingly difficult to deal with in this mod pack. Specifically because they poison you, and the poison is really a long poison. So it's just tough to deal with. Anyway, can I really please... Honestly, bamboo would be a good wood source. Because we can get stuff from it as well. But I really just need at least one sugarcane so we can get started. I'm gonna grab one stalk of bamboo though as well. Because bamboo is just, it's too good to pass up if you ever pass by it. Like, it's just, it grows fast. It's a good material in real life as well because it's very sturdy because of the way the fibers are oriented. It's just cool. Also there's a... Okay. There's a bunch of really strong mobs in there. So, you know what our deal is when we encounter strong mobs? We go the other direction. Because I'm not stupid enough to try and fight mobs that are beyond my level. Yeah, just not gonna happen. I don't have a gun yet that has ammo. Wait, is that sugarcane on the ground? It is. So it spawned next to the water, but since it was on gravel, it doesn't work. Perfect. Okay, so we're here now. This is where we're gonna build our little base. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make a shovel. We're gonna dig into this little hillock. And this is where our new home is going to be. Let's just hope that hippogriff is chill. They're usually relatively chill as long as you don't go too far into their territory, which they mark like freaking dogs or cat. Like, they're like cats, bro. I don't know. They're just chill. Anyway, grab you, put you in here. Let's put our furnaces right here. You know, it's not the prettiest house, but it's mine. And, let's make ourselves some doors. Okay, not like that. That's not the right orientation, but also... Okay, they open together. And what I'm remembering is if you put doors on the Chaos Moon rises. The Chaos Swarm. While I would love to, okay, never mind. I guess we gotta wait it out. Okay, well, we've made it to the next day. I think most of the mobs are kind of cleared out. Okay, that guy's fine. He's not gonna come closer. Just gonna plant a bunch of sugarcane. And while we're at it, I'm also going to... Actually, we should probably use some of these guys just so we get materials from cutting down all these stuff. I also want to grab wheat seeds because wheat seeds are quite good. Don't really need pea seeds or dandelions, but overall just clearing a little bit of area so that we can start planting some trees over there as well. Now, trees, the oak trees, like the saplings, are these acorns. And they're actually quite rare to drop from breaking trees, unfortunately, just because of the way that these trees propagate. When a tree is grown large enough, it will start to actually just drop them naturally, which is really cool. But as of right now, we just kind of have to run around and grab stuff. I do think I'm going to take out those horses as well, and there's a dungeon over there. It would be great to go get stuff from. The main issue is I'm just not ready for that. There's a witch over there, which I would love to fight. I just gotta be very careful with what fights I take, because we're still not really spec'd high enough to be able to take on certain guys. So I think we're gonna have to go over back to the cherries, a roundabout in this kind of way, just so we can be safe. Also just make sure to not chop down the friggin' tree that's going to summon 10,000 bees of death. But, you know, all we gotta do, just have a good time, just chill, run around. Also, like, dropped things don't really despawn, from what I've been noticing. Like, it takes a very long time. I think that timer's been extended. But overall, it's just kind of cool, kind of fun. Can I get any cherries to drop for growing a new one? Nope, that's a bummer. Oh, well, it's fine. We're just going to grab some of these guys and head back. And if we see any sugarcane, you know, we'll grab it. Just because that way we'll have more sugarcane. But not really expecting much, to be honest with you. Seems to be pretty rare, which is surprising because I didn't change the rarity of it. But you know what? It's all good. Well, that's my axe broken, but at least we got a good healthy amount of sticks and other stuff, so we're gonna head back. We're gonna smelt some of that up into other materials, and then we can probably start getting some actual gunpowder made so that we can, you know, have some more ammo. And then we can maybe clear out this building. I don't know. I don't know how difficult it's going to be or what the heck is going to be inside, but I'm a little worried since there's an evoker outside, and evokers are really annoying. They're really hard to deal with, so hopefully it'll be okay, but... Uh-oh, that's some magas. And that guy set us on fire, which is not ideal, so we're going to head around this way. And not fall down. That was honestly, that could have been real bad. I'm in pain, but we'll get through it. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. One thing I am gonna do is put a campfire in the middle, just so we can get some regen in our little home, so that we can, you know, not pass away. Because I think that's you know, a pretty good idea. Just saying. But should get a bunch of charcoal, which is going to help us with getting our ammo. And now all we gotta do is wait on the sugarcane to grow, which honestly is growing relatively well. I'm happy with it. We only really need 2 sugarcane, but I want to get at least this is a good amount started first before we start actually harvesting it. Okay, well, day 8 now. I made a little bit more area for sugarcane. I decided that after this batch, this is the one that we're going to use for actual gunpowder. We're going to turn all of this into gunpowder, 15 gunpowder to be precise. Turn all of it into 9mm bullets. Put as much of it as we can into that ammo box. I guess we'll make another ammo box because, well, we're going to run out of ammo quick if I just start blasting. And we're going to need more copper as well in order to make the last little batch of it. And now we've got ourselves a good healthy 350 ammo. Should last us a little bit longer than that previous batch did. And now what we're also going to do, turn that into more plant string, which we can also smelt up. Which one of you guys has more? That one does. Perfect. And I guess now it's time to explore. By the way, but we have to hit day 100, and we also have to hit the main bosses of Coifes, which is Cerberus, that's how it's pronounced. So essentially you need to get gold Hellstone Gate bricks, a Hellish Gateway block, and then Hellstone bricks again. And we need to also defeat the Chimera in the otherworld dimension by finding a specific rotten place. I don't know how this works. Hellstone Gate blocks. Okay, so all we need is Blaze for that. And for this, we need a Portal Shard, a Corrupted Soul, an Otherworldly Ingot, an Abyssal Egg, a Portal Shard, a Witherite Ingot, which is from the Cataclysm boss, the Harbinger, which we need another star with us to actually be able to even attack him. The Portal Shard, we need to kill the Obliterator. The Abyssal Egg, we need to kill the Leviathan. Or, yeah, we need to kill the Leviathan for that. For the Otherworldly Ingot, we need to combine... What the heck is this? In the Apothecary table, we need to combine a Maxim Soul, a Living Alloy, a Grim Alloy, an Otherworldly Casket, a Frostbitten Alloy, and an Incendiary Alloy. Which is a Sinful Core, so we need Essence of Sin and Netherite. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna achieve that, but we're gonna at least try and get to day 100 at the very least, and, well, I guess that also means that we're nearly guaranteed to eat the frickin' super spicy pepper, so, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, well, I guess it's about time that we start taking out some mobs and getting a little bit better stuff. So our gun will upgrade passively, but in order to get higher tier guns, I need diamonds, and also I need to get just other resources like diamonds and such. But what we can do, at least at this range, is the mobs won't aggro on us yet. So if we just plink at them, we'll be able to take them out without too much trouble. Level 3. Level 1 for those guys. Okay, the issue is these Vindicators, if they get close enough, they will ruin us. So instead, we just gotta be very careful with how we do this. Copper Longsword. There's good XP. Apparently I can't hit that guy. Okay, we're just gonna be a little bit careful. We got 9 levels from our first pass. I need to get, actually, can I use an iron pickaxe at building level 8? I should be able to, right? Which means we should be able to go into caves and actually kind of explore. Right? I think that's how that works. So, maybe we can. If we can, that's huge, and I'm just gonna focus on leveling up Constitution. If we can't, it's kind of a bummer, but we should be able to, right? Yeah, building level 8. So now we've got a pickaxe. That's great. We'll heal up from a campfire in here. We'll grab our string. We'll cook our raw malga. We've got purified water bottle. I should probably get some more water bottles, because unfortunately water is not like the easiest thing to come by. I think they stack, so if I just grab, yeah, that's one too many sand. There we go. If I just grab some sand, we just smelt it up, I should be able to just make more bottles, right? And since we already have everything ready for that, all I need to do is level up my constitution. We'll get some extra health, and then we can also get knockback resistance and other stuff in the future. But the main things are going to be, we want movement speed from getting to level 8 in dexterity as well. And then strength. Intelligence and luck and magic are not insane, but the enchanting stuff, the scholar skill is big, because then we can actually start using enchants, which might come in handy, you know, maybe just a little bit. But just trying to mentally prepare myself, because I have no idea if we're going to be able to achieve everything that we want to achieve. We should be able to, though. Okay, well, time to explore. There was the thing. What the heck is a freaking Luxa? Is that a Pokemon? It looks chill. Whatever. Who cares? It's not gonna hurt me. We should be fine. Now, I don't want these horses to run. Okay, we got level 2 on our gun, which each level will increase the damage, but also increase the amount of XP we need to get to the next level. Fortunately, we can't one-shot a witch yet, which is honestly, I mean, I guess that makes sense. That guy tried sneaking up on me. Is there any loot in here at all? It really doesn't look like it, so it's kind of a bummer. It did drop gunpowder, though. That's big, honestly. Gunpowder, good. Big fan, gunpowder. Big powder fan. Okay, can we at least get some leather, though, from these horses? Because, dear lord, I don't want to just start murdering horses to get absolutely nothing. Like, can they at least have dropped some... Okay, that one dropped some leather. What about you? That one dropped some leather. 4 leather, honestly, is pretty darn good. That's enough for another backpack upgrade. And we can take out another horse. Maybe get more leather, and maybe we can upgrade to the max level backpack? Because all we need is 4 leather per level. So it's not like too crazy. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just level it up right here, right now. No reason not to, right? Like, oh, we gotta clear everything out of it first, just to make sure that we don't, you know, accidentally delete it, but then we get grab you, upgrade to a medium backpack, smack you in there, and it is way bigger. Holy, that is incredibly large. And I wish that's what she said. Oh gosh. Anyway, moving right along. No comment on that. Just ignore what I said. I think we can try and survive a night if we can get our gun to level 5 by the end of today. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start plinking some random animals. Well, we're gonna have to eliminate the child as well because, well, he no longer has parents to take care of him, so, well, he'll live a better life in heaven. Anyway, moving along. A blood moon. That's great, because we can't sleep through a blood moon. We can't sleep through any of the moon events, which is kind of brutal. And a blood moon means that mobs will spawn in increased rates, which means that this might get incredibly dangerous, and we only have 277 more ammo left, which seems like a lot. I hope it's a lot, but I also don't know if I'm prepared for any of what's going to happen tonight, so maybe we start walking back over to our little shack and see if we can get to somewhere safe. Also, Roosterio, you're gone. I'm sorry. Like, you're standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. Same with you. Like, you're probably chill. I just, glowing swell. Threateningly mobs? I have no idea what that is, but okay, fair enough. Why is there just black? Why are pigs black so often in this mod pack? Like, I didn't, like, did I download the diversity, the DEI pig mod? Like, I didn't think they were this common. I guess I don't play vanilla Minecraft, and maybe it's a vanilla Minecraft thing, but I didn't think that they were this, like, common. Also, I am missing the head on that witch so bad, even though witches have massive heads. Also, what I'm thinking, level up, and then we're so close. Can we get it from you? Come on, witch. Witch gave me gunpowder too, which is big. You're giving me what brings me power. Extra health, extra... Wait, did I activate the extra health? I did. Extra half a heart of health. Don't know what that is. That's a direwolf, actually. Let's just take you out real quick. How strong? The baby skeleton? We've got the children. Like, wouldn't the Epstein friggin'... That, you know, I bet Epstein Island... You go to Epstein Island, you'll have an insane amount of these baby skeletons running at you. Like, Blood Moon activates, and then there's just tons of baby oil covered skeletons. I don't know. I'm also just yapping. Gnawed bones. What are you used for? Born in chaos. No idea. Dear Lord, that was freaky. Okay, well, we took that out too. So we got monster flesh, ender pearls, which I can't use yet. Phantom membrane, more monster flesh. Don't really need that. What do I use this for? It turns into leather, so we can actually use it to upgrade our backpack, which is big. I don't know what those are, but I guess we'll just run over and kill them. Why not? Like, we gotta level up our gun anyway. It's only level 3, so... Come on, just die already. Oh, that's why he wouldn't die. He has a special ability, but now he's dead. That creeper got a little too close, to be perfectly honest with you. Intoxicating decoction. You know, guns might be a bit strong right now, but if we encounter any, like, actually dangerous mobs, I'm kind of scared. So what we're gonna do is we're going to level up strength and dexterity to level 8 if we can. So dexterity, level 5. What skills did we get at level 8? This is level 10. Snow Walker. That's level 10. Are all of them at level 10? Level 12. Strength, level 10. This one's at level 10. Yeah, so they're all at level 10. I gotta be very careful about creepers sneaking up on me, though. Okay, that guy got one shot. Our gun's getting steadily very strong. I don't know what this guy is, so we'll just shoot him. We took him out, so hopefully he's not too insane. I know the gun scaling is very built around, like, the way that I've scaled the guns leveling is very built around, like, medium to late game. So, like, default mobs are fairly easy to kill, but, like, the late game stuff with insane amounts of health are a little bit harder. But again, it's more about just leveling up to become better. So we just got the mob killer thing, which is cool. There was a creeper thing over here, right? Wasn't there? That's a mutant creeper. That's not the creeper thing that I was talking about. I was talking about the drops from the actual creeper that I killed. Also, there's a corpse maggot. Another skeleton, which, low-key, I don't think we're going to be able to take on the final boss for this, but, you know, worst case, at day 100, I will summon Cerberus, the boss, and if we take him out, I will still have to eat the pepper if we can't get the summoning thing completely done by the time... You know what? For you guys, yeah, we'll just set it that way. Or maybe we just summon him at day 100 and we see what we do. Like, I don't know. The frick is a long horse. Like, long pig? Like, what the heck is going on? I have no idea what these mobs are, but it's a little scary. We're fine, though. That's a creeper. Goodbye, creeper. It was a pre-charged creeper as well, which is interesting. Okay, can we level up? Level up to 8. Perfect. And then... okay, defense up a little more. What other things do we need to level up to get to the leveling reward? I need magic at level 5. So it's... magic, magic, defense, strength, and dexterity, which is interesting. There is a big magic system. And if this video hits enough likes, we will do a full magic run. Probably, maybe, probably not, but I'm gonna say we will, because I don't know. It might happen. But overall, we're just, you know, just taking our time, being nice and chill, relaxed, not sketched out at all by any particular things. What kind of axe is that zombie holding? Also... absolutely destroyed, jump shotted, cooked, fried. That could have been bad. Don't know why I got so close to that guy. That could have been real bad, actually. The good thing I stepped back quick enough. And we're gonna level up to 10. We now have Snow Walker, which is big. We need to get to level 14 to get an extra set of armor and armor toughness, but you know, it's fine for right this second. Honestly, 14's not even that high, all things considered, so maybe we can hit that tonight. I don't know. The frick is a sprinter? That guy just running at me like an insane man. Okay, we just gotta be careful. One shot at a time. Take our time, just take our time, no reason to freak out. Yes, there's an insane amount of mobs spawning. We're gonna be okay. Freaking niños. Just tiny children. Okay, defense up one more level. Okay, we got him. We got him. Apparently I'm just better at flick shots than I am at just aiming instead, like steadily aiming. I don't know. We're level 5 on our gun now. We are quite cold, which is a little bit scary, but I want to grab the XP, the healing salve, this stuff. I'm gonna get rid of you. Grab the XP from all the mobs over here that I killed. And now we're just gonna run back and hopefully warm up quickly in the heat of our place. Okay, the blood moon's going down as well, which is great. Our boots are level 3. I almost just jumped into that ravine. I'm just gonna take our time. That's all we gotta do. All we gotta do is just be relaxed, take our time. There's some leeches down there. We're gonna take out as well, because we don't want to worry about it. 23 levels. My arm's hurting a little bit. Did I just... what the heck did I just do? Okay, well, we're fine. We're inside now. We'll warm up by our campfire. And, let's level up. Level 14. Extra levels. This is a level 18. But we need magic leveled up to level 5. And then level the next level as well. And that gives us a milestone reward of bandages, a treasure bag, a quicksilver ring, a crystallized heart, bigger or enchanted bandages, and some lock picks, which is honestly kind of nice. Friendly void. Teleports you to spawn when falling in the void. Okay, we'll definitely utilize that. That's the ring. This one goes in the curio slot. Curio. Okay, cool. Crystallized heart gives us an extra heart. We got our bandages and everything. Just gonna smack everything in here for right this second. Other than, honestly, we need a little leather. I'm gonna need more wool as well, so hopefully we can get a little bit more wool. Actually, we have enough from the string, so we can upgrade our backpack to the next tier. Now, will it keep the stuff in it? That's the real question. The answer is yes, so that's honestly quite nice, because then I don't have to worry about emptying it out before every time that I upgrade it. But I'm also almost out of ammo, so we're gonna have to make an insane amount of ammo and probably have to go mining. But thankfully, we have a good amount of sugarcane actually growing out here, so honestly, it's not too bad. I'll plant this row, and then we'll take the extra rest of it. Actually, we have one extra, because you can only do it in even batches. Sugar, flint, and charcoal. And we make ourselves some gunpowder, 13 gunpowder, honestly not terrible. Do that, make all of it, grab all of it that we can in here. And now we've got that. Which honestly, you know what? We're not doing too bad at all. We've got our greater healing scroll at worst case scenario. We've got our enchanted bandages. How do I make these? Wool, lapis, and gold. So again, it's just gonna we're gonna have to go mining. And we're gonna have to level up more stuff, which is fine. What's the next leveling reward at? 10 for everything? Okay. So a little mining, a couple more nights, and we'll be there. Well, I guess it's time to go mining. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Nothing bad ever happens to me. That's definitely how this works. We're gonna go to the cave over here, because there's at least the dungeon that we can farm XP from as well. And another black pig. Did I download DEI Minecraft? Like, why are there so many black pigs? Also, I just almost died. That would have been a hilarious way to pass away, just falling into that hole. Because I almost just walked forward. That could have been real bad. Okay. We do get lapis from that, which is big. Lots of gunpowder as well, and metal ingot? I don't know if I need metal ingots. I do think that's good. Ender spell power, blank rune stuff. We're not doing magic. This is pure American firepower. Why the heck would I use magic? I'm here to grab stuff and use it. Also, we got a bunch more gunpowder, which is huge, so I'm very happy about that. Copper's big. We mostly just need copper, to be perfectly honest with y'all. Like, we just need copper. Iron is good, but it's not, like, super, super imperative that we get iron. I'm not super worried to, like, grab a bunch of iron. I will grab coal when I walk by it, because coal's great, you know? Just how it is. But overall, you know, we're mainly here for the copper, which is kind of funny, because usually you just pass by all the copper and you're like, well, copper's kind of useless. But not with guns. By the way, if you want to play this mod pack, I'm going to try and make it available to my YouTube members for $1 a month. Don't quite know how that's going to work out, if it'll be up when this video goes up. I'm going to try and make that happen. Working on a couple other mod packs as well, so it might happen, it might not. Ultra Fireballsy Zombie Demon Skull. What the heck is this? I don't think it's there anymore. Because it gave the teleporting sound, and then it just doesn't seem to take damage, so I'm just gonna hope that it's not there anymore. And you know, that's just how we're gonna do this, because I do not want to risk anything. Creeper over there. Okay, well, we almost just took it out too. That was kind of crazy. Ow. That's not good. That could have been real bad. We're gonna bandage up real quick and be a little careful. Baby spider, absolutely annihilated. Level up our magic to level 9. The heck is that? A limpet? We get level 10 from that? We can. Perfect. Baby spiders are actually insanely fast. That's kind of terrifying, to be honest with you. Okay, beneficial effects. Safe port is at level 12, so we can't quite do that yet. No gunpowder from that guy. A cave crawler? That could have been bad. A cliffhanger? Does it literally just hang over and then hangs you when you walk under it? Probably. That could have been real bad, to be honest with you. I'm glad I, you know, took precautions and used my freaking eyeballs. That could have been awful. Would have been real funny for the video, but not funny for me, since I have to eat a freaking, like, genuinely, the Carolina Reaper pepper is just awful. I've had it once before when I was younger, and, yeah, they just suck. Like, there's nothing good about it. It's just spicy. Like, okay, granted, it is a good pepper flavor, but overall, if you want to have a pepper flavor, you don't want your mouth to be burning for the next, like, 2 hours afterward. So, yeah, it's great. As long as you're a glutton for punishment. Which I personally am not really a glutton for punishment. But, you know, everyone has their own things. And I'm not gonna, well, I am gonna judge just a little bit. I do in fact judge, but not as much as most people would. Anyway, we're just gonna go mining for a bit. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. If it does, you guys will see it. If not, I don't know. Oh, hello there, you freaking crumble dude that spawned out of the ore that I mined, that I then TP'd away by shooting him, and then now he's just behind me. Another one of those cave crawlers, and another one of the big zombie giant tank dudes over there. A little concerning, but it should be okay. We can probably take him out, right? Like, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Did we kill him? I think we killed him. There's only maggots left, which indicates to me that he is no longer with us. And you know what? Good riddance. He dropped a golden carrot. Interesting. Don't know why you'd do that, but you know, fair enough, I guess. To each his own. And from that, we might be able to level up our dexterity to level 10. We can. And that will actually give us the full milestone for that as well, which is huge. Because then we get more stuff. Lockpicks. I guess, you know, we are strong enough that we could,
health up.
Health up. We are strong enough that, you know, we could try a battle tower now. And I kind of want to. Mending enchantment to repair equipment using player's own experience points. Honestly, it's kind of cool. Kind of good. Don't quite know about that. How do I use crystallized heart fragments? I need a empty hollow heart, which is amethyst around one of them to make one. Okay, so that's just a way to get extra health, which is big, to be honest with you. So maybe we just do that. I also need to level up building, because we're going to need building leveled up quite high in order to use diamond tools, which hopefully we can do soon. Is that a black creeper? That was very interesting. Take you out. Friggin' crumble trying to get away. Another crumble with another special ability trying to get away from me. Like, how dare you try and escape? Phantom powder. Wait, is that the other thing that we can use to duplicate gun? Quick reaction. Level 6 on our gun as well, which is dope. Okay, so phantom powder plus gunpowder equals insane amounts of gunpowder. So if we can, we want to find more of those phantom creeper things. Which is crazy. These crawlers are freaky. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do not want to encounter them. Is that an... okay, it's just a special corpse maggot, so it's nothing too difficult to deal with. Holy XP! Okay, so it turns out leveling up, using the guys that are purple and shiny is super effective. Dear Lord, that could have, that's an insane amount of XP. You know what? Cool. I'm happy with this. This is dope. Let's actually check our health. We can use one. Okay, well, apparently we died. A baby fiery zombie one-shot me in the back on day 9. Great. Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be eating that pepper in a brief moment. Dear Lord, if you want to see me try and do 100 days in hardcore of this mod pack, let me know. For a full 100 days, we will try and try again until we get to 100 days. Yeah, no, this is something else. Dear Lord. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Have fun watching me suffer. And also, just a little bit of a hidden thing. This is actually attempt number 5. Or 4, actually. I've died 3 times before this trying to record this video. So I was gonna eat the pepper anyway. But, I'll leave those deaths in, right now, actually, and then we'll eat the pepper. Because that is, dear Lord, this has been one heck of a video recording session. Oh my gosh. Because, dear Lord, I do not want to eat frickin' pepper. Holy. Oh, raining again. Time to make our little hut a little bit bigger. Hopefully I don't get struck by lightning while I do this. Would suck, but fine. It's for the greater good. It's for the cause. The cause of having a bigger floor plan so that we have a little more space to work with. Even though it's just made out of dirt. It's fine. It's not a problem. We'll dig down a little bit. Just have a little bit extra, even more space. You know, just chilling, having a good time. All we gotta do is just relax and do our best and survive. Well, I was intending on doing just some off-camera harvesting of the whatever they're called, and I attacked a Maga, which I thought would be okay, and now we're here. So, we lasted 5 days. 5 whole days in Restless Horizons. And you know what? That's unfortunate. And you know what? It's okay. It's alright. I honestly kind of expected that. So, I'm gonna go get the pepper and get some ice cream and other stuff. And we're gonna eat it. But essentially, we, a little bit of a spoiler. This was the 3rd attempt of me doing this. Because the first 2 times, I didn't even last as long as I did this time. So, you know, not too terrible. I don't know how the Malga killed me. It, like, set me on fire. But I just wasn't recording. But, you know what? Lasted a day 6. Unfortunate. If you guys want, we'll try it again. But, you know, that's unfortunate. That's great. Is to go up and get more plant fiber and smelt that the way that I have been. So we're gonna have to go up, chop down a tree. I'm gonna walk slowly because that's all I can do. Hopefully not get struck by lightning. We got this. We got this. We got this. Dear Lord, please have mercy on this pitiful lamb. I'm merely a boy trying to get himself the things that he needs in order to successfully... Okay, well... We died to bees, because apparently when you chop down the tree, that breaks the bee nest, which is, I should have thought of that. Which is really big. It's really helpful. So we're gonna definitely use that. But we're still gonna be struggling for quite a bit of time. So just yeah, no, we just gotta wait until it's daytime, because it's not safe when it's nighttime. That's for darn sure. We gotta get more iron. We gotta level up some more, and then we'll be able to continue. Okay. Well, I guess it's time. Uh-oh, that's... What the heck? Well, okay, I guess I have to eat it now. That was a lot quicker than I ever thought it would be. So, this is probably gonna go at the end of the video. Yeah. I'm gonna do that again. But we're gonna try and get farther, but I will, at the end of this video, be eating the friggin'... Oh my gosh. Actually, I'm gonna put this clip at the end of the video, and then we're gonna eat it. Because, like, I want to play more. Okay, so we failed the challenge several times, as you just saw. And now it's time to eat ourselves a Carolina Reaper. I have several because I'm doing this multiple times for multiple different challenges. Unless this sucks as much as I think it will, and then I'm just going to throw these away. But in order to help with the pain, I have first obviously washed my hands. My hands are clean. I have some ice cream sandwiches, some Oreo ice cream sandwiches, and an entire gallon of nice ice cold chocolate milk. Now, hopefully they'll be able to keep me alive. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to last without having them. Probably literally no time at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep. I'm going to prep a little bit. Just opening one of these guys up. They're nice and delicious. By the way, if you haven't had these before, they're really good. You can get them in bulk at Costco sometimes, which is really nice. But let's do this. I'm gonna smell. It smells like death. Okay, I don't want to get my fingers in there, so I'm gonna use some tweezers to pull one out. They are dried. Because it's the only way I could get them here, because none of the stores close by had any actual, like, just non-dried ones. But I'm gonna chew it for a couple seconds, and we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, it's bad. Wow, why am I doing this to myself? Don't ever do this, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm crying. Bye-bye.